Hi, I'm Patricia from Trisha's Lovely Creations, and today we're going to do something a little different again. I've got another Simply Beads kit from Annie's Simply Beads Kit of the Month Club, and today is Simply Stacked Bracelets, but I'm not going to be doing the bracelets. I'll do a bracelet, but I'm also going to do a necklace and a pair of earrings to go with it, and so let's get started. This is all the goodies that you get. Let's see here. We got the highlight stones. Here we got the jersey. We've got metal, gold nuggets, and tubes, and wavy rondelles. We've got white crystals. We've got gray crystals. And we've got our stretchy string for our bracelets. And we've got glue. This is what the bracelets are supposed to look like here. Sorry about the glare. I'm going to do mine different, so I'm going to kind of combine what you're seeing here into the bracelet. So, let's get started. Okay, I think I got most of it out and ready to go. I've got me some chain here, extension chain I'm going to use. I definitely know I want to make cluster earrings. I have some highlight chips, and I think I'm going to use those to create cluster earrings with this chain. The rest I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm going to sit here and kind of figure it out and lay it out what I'm doing, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I think I have me a pattern here that I like for the necklace. The alternating color crystals with the metal wavy rondelles, and I got some silver lined golden seed beads here, size 11-0. I'm putting those in between the beads. I think it looks cute, so I think I'm gonna go with that. So let me zoom in here so you can see what I'm doing. Let's see what it looks like here. I'll have to move that. There you go, now you can see what it looks like. I think that's going to be really cute. And then I'll go to where I'm into the smaller beads as I go up the necklace. So yeah, I like that. And then I'll figure out what I'm doing for the bracelet. I know I'm using the I know I'll be using the druzy in the bracelet. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the druzy in the bracelet for sure. And the necklace is going to be done like that. So we'll just continue this pattern. And I'll get into the smaller beads as far as I can. I don't know. I don't have very many of these, so I might have to just use my spacer beads, my seed beads, as my spacers throughout the rest of the necklace, because I only have so many of those. Wish I had more. They're really pretty. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do, and then I'll worry about the bracelet when I get done with the necklace. Continue that pattern here. So put on a wavy disc, and I'm alternating the gray and the white crystals. Over here, put on another wavy disc. Rondo, whichever it's called, and a seed bead. My cord is a thicker cord, so that it's kind of hard to get them on here. You just want to pop right off and go flying. There we go. Let's see the gray one. And another seed bead. There we go. Put on another wavy disc. Wavy rondelle. And another big highlight. Boy, that one's super big. Maybe I won't use that one. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Then come over to this side. Put me on a seed bead, maybe. I just cannot pick these up today. Seed bead, gray crystal. And another seed bead. Come on, there we go. And another wavy disc. Another gemstone. There we go. That looks cute. Yeah, I like that. I like it. In case you're wondering, by the way, I am using Acuplex bead wire. It's the 49 strands softest drape, midnight black. It is 0.61 millimeters in diameter, I do believe. I think that's what it is. Yeah. So that's what I'm using. Okay, so I need a disc. And a disc for this side. Seed bead. Put a seed bead over here. I like to work both sides so I know what I'm doing, where I'm at. And this time I want white crystals. It's easier for me to remember where I'm at if I work from both sides. Make sure that it's even, because I have screwed up and made it uneven before. Quite nice. I like it. Oh, by the way, I guess I should tell you how long I've cut my cord. I mean, you can make it any size you want to, but I am going to do mine at 18 inches. So I cut it at 17 and a half. The only thing I gotta do is find my wire ends. I'm back. I did find them. I do have them. These ones have the little, get it around there, have the little circle, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Not really, but it's closed in. You don't have to pinch it or anything. You don't have to glue it or anything. It's gonna stay. So I really like these. They're not gonna pull apart. So that's what I prefer to use. One more wavy disc. Now the question becomes, do I want to put a big one on there or go to the little one from there? Decisions, decisions. Oh, let's see what it looks like. No. Oh, I definitely want to put another big one on it. And then we'll switch to the small ones. There we go. Okay. Just making sure I'm all even, that I didn't miss anything. Gray, gray, white, white, gray, gray, white, white. Yep, we're good. Okay, so now I just want to space them out with the seed bead. If I can get them to get on there. Seed bead. Seed bead. Some of these holes are drilled pretty big, so I like to test it to see if it's going to go through. Just about does, but not quite. Some of the holes are drilled pretty big. And then we'll do our small one. Now, do I want to do that or do I want to do crystal? I think I'll continue with the crystals, and then that way it looks more even. So we'll go with the gray crystals. That one was a little small too. Another for this side. At least one of these ends in there so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to grab another seed bead. And then a small highlight bead. So it'll look like that. So that's how we'll be finishing the rest of it, like that. So just let me do it here real quick, and then I'll cut. Ooh, that's a thin one. I hate that they're not regular. Uniform. That's the word I'm looking for. Then seed bead and a white crystal, so we're just alternating, and another seed bead and a highlight. So that will continue our necklace just like that. So I'm going to continue on doing this pattern throughout, and I'll be back when I'm done. Then we'll work on the bracelet. Back, and I have it all strung. So now we're going to put these Charlottes on. And I should have left me more cord than when I did. I cut it at 17.5. I should have cut it at 18, but I didn't. So now I got to work with what I got. So, this ought to be a nice trick. We shall see. I got me a couple crimp ends there. Let me zoom in. Okay. Get to where you can see me here. Put my Charlotte on. Like so. I'll find my pliers here. Take me a crimp tube. Put that in there. And you can't see a thing I'm doing. So I got my Charlotte, I put my crimp tube in there, and now I'm just going to squeeze it closed. Making sure I got it good and tight. Hopefully I can pull that without pulling my string out to make sure it's good and secure. Feels good. Take that, pinch it closed, my pliers, pinch it closed more, make sure my holes are lined up, pinch that there, and we have on our Charlotte. This side would be much easier. Shake it down to the other end, making sure I have no gaps. We're good. So there, I got that end. Put on my Charlotte. Grab my tube crimp here. It's easier if I just do it that way. There we go. Take that, tighten it up on there. Pull, make sure it's good and secure, and it is. Hopefully I didn't do it too tight. No, we're good. Okay, there's still play in there, which is good. If you do it too tight, there's not enough play and it ends up all wonky. So what I'm going to do is take my cutters here, if I can find them. I know I had them up here. No, they're in front of me. Let's snip the rest of that tail off there. Pinch it closed. Finish pinching it closed with the pliers, making sure my holes are lined up. And pinch there. There's that. Move my Steve beads out of the way here. Check and make sure it works. Always check and make sure it works by holding it in my finger like that and pulling the thing back, because sometimes you'll find some of them in a brand new pack don't work, which is very frustrating. I wish there was more quality control on this stuff. Okay, my pliers out here. Debating on if I want to add a little bit of chain and a crystal. I think I do. So I'm gonna help my tape measure. So I want to add some extension to this, especially since I had to cut it short. Come on, lay down. Don't want to. Of course, you can't see what I'm doing. Do about 2 inches. Okay. Clip that there. Move my tape measure. Alright. Let me make that real quick. I okay to find. Yes, that's what I want. I've got some ball head pins here. Grab one of those. My roundhouse pliers. Straighten that out. Okay, I think I'm going to use a gray crystal. Do I want a gray or do I want a white? No, let's use a white one. Grab that. Let me put this on real quick. Got my jumper in here. Twist one way and the other, open it up. Put your extension chain on it. Put that through your hole in your charlotte. Twist one way and the other back. Get it closed up. Of course, it's not even here. Push that down to even it back up. There you go. Now I want to take my crystal. I want to do it like a little wire wrap because they're real flimsy. So I just fold it over one way. So it should look like that. Pull it back over this way. So it looks like that. I pull it out, put it back through the loop like that, and make my twist around there. Now it's wrapped around the plier. Open it back up. Put it through my chain, like so. I'm going to close that and hold it there. And I'm going to find my other pliers, if I can find them. I know they were up here. I do not see them now, so I'm going to have to use my... Oh, there they are. It's easier if you have a second pair of round nose pliers. Just got to wrap that. Push up on the crystal to make it flat, because it needs to sag down. And then just wrap it up. A little bit more on there. And of course the gold plating wants to flake off of there and leave it copper looking. And then take my pliers and cut that off. There we go. Another pair of pliers. Flatten that down. Just stick him up. There we go. So there's what we got there on the end of the extension chain. It's very pretty. Okay. Now we'll put on our lobster claw. That, twist one way and the other, put on my claw, put that through my, whoops, not supposed to fall off there. Whoa, I just shot my thing at me. There it is. Let's try that again. Put it through the hole in my charlotte. Come on. Twist it closed. Make sure it's good and closed. And there you go. That's a little bit sticky, but not too bad. If I can keep it down, that'd be great. There we have our necklace. There we go. There's our necklace. And now we'll work on the bracelet. Hang on, I want to make it 10 inches long. That's what I want. Oh, stick with me here. I'm just trying to process it because, like I said, I don't have it planned out what I'm doing. So I'm going to cut this on my other line on my table here so I can see what I'm doing without fighting the tape measure. I'm cutting 10 inches. Of my cord. There it is. Okay. I do that. I'm going to do something like that. Just to make sure that I got it even on each end. That way, just making sure I got it even here, pretty much even. Okay, so I'm gonna cut that in the middle about right there. Right, yep, there we go. You're probably wondering, what the heck is she doing? Okay, where's my small crimp beads? I thought I just got them out, but I didn't. I'm gonna need them. Is that my small ones? Yeah, they're both the same size, okay. So, now I got my small crimp beads here, and they are a Beadalon. They're number 1. Whoops, I don't need that many. Just a couple. Okay. Grab one of those. Stick it through there. We're going to loop it here. Probably can't see a thing I'm doing. Okay, so I just created a loop in there to hold it. Pull my crimp bead up. Don't need that much excess there. Okay, so it's looks like that. A little tail there. And then I'm just going to pinch it closed. Making sure it's where I want it. Pinch it closed. Okay, so there's one side. And these are big enough, they should fit through that cord. Yep, those fit just fine. Oops, and you can't see a thing I'm doing. Sorry about that. So I was just checking to make sure that the bead would go over both cords. The tail sticking out there and that. It comes out a little bit too far, so I'm just going to nip off a little bit here. I don't like to cut it way down at the nub because then it just sticks out funny. Just a smidge there. Now we're going to do the other side. crimp bead onto the wire, put it through. Trying to get it to fit in there. Come on. Okay, so you got a big loop, looks like that. Just pull that up. Whoops, I'll let go. Wasn't supposed to do that. Pull this. Well, it did it again to me. I don't know why it's doing that. Must not be hanging on tight enough. I mean, that's okay. We're looking to shorten it up anyway. But I didn't want to shorten it yet. So let me see. I'm trying to get them even here. That looks about right. Yep. Take my pliers. We're just going to squeeze that crimp tube on there. It's nice and tight. Okay. Oh. Now we have that. Of course, I got my other string in there all crooked so it's not laying flat. But that's okay, our bead will cover it up. Just trying to decide if it will look stupid with a big one. Oh, I'm going to try it out and see what I get. I don't know. What do you think? I don't like it. I don't know. Let me try the other side. We'll see. Get a better read on it that way. There we go. Okay. I guess I could do the big one to start with. Use these. The little nuggets. Use those. Along with some seed beads. Trying to make a plan here of what I'm going to do. Let me see this. Big one on with the nugget. So I got that. I want to see what I am there already, because that's a pretty good portion of the bracelet right there. I'm at 3 inches already. Use 3 small ones, I think, with some seed beads to space them out. So get my seed beads back out. Sorry, you still can't really see what I'm doing there, can you? Okay. So I want to do something like this, I think. Come on. Seed bead. Stone. Seed bead. Stone. Nugget. That's kind of cute. Let me do the other side, see what we get here. So, seed bead, stone, seed bead, and stone, That's got a big hole in it. And nugget. I just want to check the size of that real quick. And 5 inches. Yeah, I think that will work. Okay. I want another stone. See beads. Let's see what I get. There's that. Do this side the same. Two, one more. Okay. Now I'm going to take and measure that and see what I got. There. Yeah, that's. I'm wondering if I shouldn't take one out. By the time I get everything on, it's going to be almost 8 inches long. I want to put my stopper on here so I can try it. Where's my other one? I don't know. There it is. Just trying to see where I'm at here. Whoa, yeah. I think I'll have to take one link out here, one of the beads out. Just do 2 at the end. You can see it pretty close. By the time I get the toggle clasp on there, it's going to be huge. So let's take out a bead and a seed bead on each end. I'm going to try that. Okay. I like that. There we go. That gives me enough room to work with the Charlotte and the toggle clasp. That. Don't know why my mat keeps sliding around on me everywhere. Well, I guess I'll need those. Okay, what did I do with my crimp tubes? I set them down up here and didn't put them back in the baggie or in my little case. There they are. Okay. I'll put on the Charlotte here and I'll zoom back in. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. do in there. Put my tube bead in there. My crimp bead in there. Just crimp it closed. Check to make sure it's getting tight, and it seems to be. I'm going to cut off the excess cord. And I apologize for the sound of the furnace. Okay. And then we'll just pinch that closed if I can get it to hold still. Okay. Tighten it up with the pliers. Make sure those holes are lined up. Squeeze those closed too. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Put on the Charlotte. Wherever it went. No, I do not see that. Dang it, my thread popped out of there. Not my thread, but I'll have to fix that in a minute. Did not see it did that. It's not a big issue, it's just annoying. Okay. Got the crimp bead down in there. Grab it and close. Tug on it to make sure it's good and secure. And it is. Well, that one fell out too. Oh, darn it. I have to fix that up. Did not realize they came out. Flip off the excess. Pinch it closed. Where it's lined up. Pinch it closed. The pliers and the holes. Here we go. Now I gotta tuck those back down in there. I'm gonna get out my bent nose pliers here. See if I can do this without having to cut it off here. Can't really get a hold of it here. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Alright, got it in there. Leaves me a little bit loose on the end. Dang it. If I can get a hold of it here. Get it to go down inside of the hole. Hopefully. Dang it. Come on. Get in there. Sometimes you gotta just tell it who's boss. And I don't want to listen to me. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do is clip off just a tad bit more. Just enough to make it listen. Hopefully. Come on. There we go. There we go. Now it's in there. Hopefully you were able to see what I was doing to fix it. Yeah, there we go. Yep. That should give me plenty of room yet for my toggle. What do we got here? or 6.5 there. No, 6.5. Okay. I think I might use the heart on this one. Jump rings here. There's one and two. Okay. That. Just a little bit. My pliers here. Together. One way, one the other. Put that on there. Put it in the Charlotte. Well, come on, work with me here. One way, one the other. And there we go. There's that. I'm just going to test it here. See if it goes around my wrist. And close this. It's a little bit tight. What did I get here? And right at a 7, over a 7 in fact. Might just be me. I'm gonna have to add one more to that. That was not enough. At a 6mm. Sometimes you don't know until you try. That. Put it to the side on the 6mm. Okay. Close it up. Grab my 4mm. Put it back in there. So attach it to the 6mm. Slipping. Close that up. There we go. Now I shouldn't have any problems getting it on my wrist. There we go, no problem. Nice and snug. And that's my bigger wrist, so I know it will fit a nice 6.5 inch wrist. There we go. That's what that looks like. I do like it. Came out cute. Super cute. So now we'll work on the earrings. And I think I want to do cluster earrings. I think I said that at the beginning. But the only thing I knew I wanted to do was clusters. Now I do have enough of the small round ones left. But like I said, I have some chips. I think I want to use the chips. You can use the rest of the round ones. Looks like there's a pretty good amount left to do a small cluster earring. I'm going to clean this up and get out my stuff for the earrings, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I have my stuff gathered for the earrings. And I've cut 5 lengths here of chain, put it on my ear wire. So I've taken and open this up, put it on my chain, and close it back together. Okay, so that looks like that. And same thing for the other one. Close it back up. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use my ball head pins, I think, for these. Whoops, made that mess. Okay, that should be enough, I think. So I'm just going to take one of these, put it in there, one of my chips, put it around those pliers. I'm going to make that bend, go up, make another bend, pull out, put it back through and wrap it around. Then open that up, put this on the bottom, hold that closed, find my other pliers here, and I'm just going to wrap that around. Do and clip off the excess. Hold that down with my pliers here, and we'll hold still enough for me to get it. If not, if you have crimp pliers here, the first one here, the round one, put that around it, and you should be able to get it to round up into the rest of the thing, onto the rest of the wire. So there's that. And then I'm going to do just one on this one, and then 2 on the rest of them, including the very top of the ear wire. So put the next bead, same thing, fold it back, pull out, back in, and wrap it around, open it, And we'll put it through a chain. Hold it closed and wrap it around. And that one did a big wrap here. Try to push that back up in there. And they don't have to be perfect. Okay, got that one pretty good. Now we got something that looks like that. Now I'll add the other one on there before I go here. Go back, go up, wrap it over again, pull out, go in, wrap it around, let that get it in there. And then what I like to do is make sure that I get it on the other side of the wire, or of the ear chain, the earring chain here. Because I like it going from both sides, not just clumped onto one side. Go. My pliers. Snip that off. Just gonna take my round pliers here, my crimper bead pliers. Push that around. Now you got your bottom cluster. Looks like that. Okay, so I'm gonna finish doing these, and when I'm done I'll be back. Then we may work on that other stretch bracelet I was talking about. Okay, I'm back and I have the cluster earrings done, as you can see. See if I can get a good view of it here without making it too flat. They're nice and full. That's what they look like. Got a nice shake to them. So now I think we're going to go ahead and do another bracelet. I'm going to make it a stretch bracelet. Use that cord that I cut earlier. I'm going to stretch it out again. I'm going to go ahead and get these nuggets out. I'm going to use those. I think I'll use the crystals as well in this. So, stretch it out again. Let that set and rest. Let's see, I might want my seed beads again, I'm not sure. I'll go ahead and get them out. Let's see. I'm not sure really what I want yet. Might keep sliding here. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I'm just kind of going through here and see what I think. I just don't know if I'm gonna like that. I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like that. Well, rats. I don't want to do that. No, I want to do 3. Maybe I don't want that in there. Let's see. Try this. Oh, that one's too small. Come on, get in there. Yeah, I guess I like that one. Yeah, I guess I'll continue on with that. So I'll alternate my crystals again like I did on the necklace. And continue with the smaller beads. And I'm going to continue that, and I'll be right back when I'm done. Okay, I'm back, and I am done stringing the bracelet. And what I've done on the end here is add my beads this way, so that it kind of comes out like I want. And it is about 7 1/4 inches long. And now we're going to tie it. I'm going to get some glue out here, and I need to find me a piece of paper. Do I have a piece of paper? I can use that. That will work. I want something to glue it on so it don't get stuck on my mat. Let's see here. I'm going to tie it. Zoom in. You can see what I'm doing. I'm going to let that sit there for a little bit. Now I'm going to glue it. Put a little drop of glue on there. Now I better put that under here first. Hopefully that's not too bright for you. A little dusty there. And we'll just let that dry, and then we will cut off the, okay, come on, get back in there. There we go. Then we will cut off the extra length here after that's dry. So I'm going to let that dry and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. It's dry, so I'm going to clip these off here. You don't want to clip all the way down. I'm going to leave just a smidge still hanging out there. I don't know if you can see that. There's just a little bit still hanging on there. There we go. Try it on, see what it looks like here. There we go. It's cute. I like it. So there we go. We got 2 bracelets for this. I've still got some beads left over here. You can see I still got plenty of crystals here. And I got a few of the highlight left. If you don't make another bracelet, you still have more. But that's just what's left after making a necklace, 2 bracelets, and then I did a pair of earrings with some other chips that I had. So I guess that one don't really count, but if you have something like that, why not use it? If you don't, use what beads you got, and it's still plenty enough to make a pair of earrings, 2 bracelets, and a necklace. So let's see it here. Necklace. With extension chain. Got bracelet. Got another bracelet. And a pair of earrings. So there we go. And that's it for this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And if you like polymer clay and jewelry, please join me over at my Facebook group, Trisha's Lovely Creations. I hope to see you there. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day.